What is the impact of AI on the HR function, and how is it disrupting or transforming HR practices today?
So AI has probably played the biggest impact in recruiting. The tools that are available now, where companies can find candidates using AI and screen candidates using AI, is just greatly enhanced. Where for not a huge expense, companies are able to hire HR professionals who can utilize those AI recruiting tools and find candidates that, you know, years ago they would have to, if they wanted that level of specificity in the candidates they are looking at, the only way to do it 10 years ago was to hire a recruiting firm to really go and spend, hundreds of hours screening candidates and reaching out to passive candidates and finding people. That's not the case today. Today, there are many different AI tools that companies can use where you can find candidates with very, very specific skill sets relatively quickly and reach out to them. Where, you can have AI who are sending out, thousands and thousands of emails and other ways of contacting candidates to find those passive candidates that aren't even looking for a job, but get an email, you know, open it and start asking questions and want to talk to somebody because of an opening that they find through email or text or some other type of communication.
I see. And when you refer to AI's influence on recruitment and then finding those candidates, are you saying like now there's a new trend whereby companies are actively reaching out to potential candidates that didn't necessarily apply to the job or are not even thinking maybe of applying somewhere? That's what you're saying.
Absolutely, absolutely. And so when any company has an opening, um, they often go post it on the job post boards initially. And then there's AI software that will help you screen those candidates and if and especially, I mean, small companies usually don't have this problem, but very big companies like Amazon or Cisco or companies that people know, when they post a job, they may get thousands and thousands and thousands of applications, and then they'll use AI software to help them narrow that down. But even and the more specific the skill set or the higher the level in the organization, they may very well not find somebody in, even though they're getting thousands of applicants, they may not find somebody who has the specific skill set and experience that they're looking for. And so companies have always done this for the last, 30 plus years, but usually they were using a recruiting firm who would then reach out to passive candidates, people who aren't even looking for a job, and talk to them about an opening and try and sell them on,
Like headhunters, for
like
example.
headhunters, for example.
Okay.
Absolutely. And now the headhunting business has become a lot more competitive, and AI is a direct competitor because AI can reach out to thousands of candidates that are passive and see if they can entice them. Now, there's always going to be a role for the headhunter because you know there's still going to be a lot of passive candidates who don't open the email, don't respond to the email or whatever. And so a headhunter, is still, there's still going to be a need for, if a company can't fill the job posting it, they can't fill it with AI, reaching out to passive candidates. Well, then now they're going to have to, use the recruiter. And certainly for, really senior level jobs, that you're probably still going to end up using a recruiter and may just start there because you don't have any faith that you're going to be able to hire a VP or a CEO or whatever through posting it, or even have an AI reach out to them. But but the days, 20 years ago, when one of the big value propositions of headhunters were their database, well, that's less of a competitive advantage for recruiting firms than it was. That I mean, now it's much less of a recruiting advantage because AI and LinkedIn. I mean, almost all professionals are on LinkedIn today. You can use LinkedIn's AI and search ability, but there's also a lot of other AI that have scraped LinkedIn and other profiles from everywhere and can really reach out to these candidates in a very automated way.